That's exactly how my 4-year-old's vaccines went at her yearly appointment, Sling Digger. She laid her down on the table so she was looking up at the ceiling, and she was just laying there and literally didn't even notice getting the shot, and then she was excited she had Spider-Man Band-Aids. Morning, folks. Thanks for our resubs this morning. Mad Max, appreciate the over 2 years. Good morning, good morning. Thorborg coming in with the exactly 2 years. Howdy, howdy. Neo Tenson, thanks for the 19 months. Awesome for Riz, thanks for the 17. Hooray for Spider-Man Band-Aids. Yep, mood. Animated Taco. Thanks for the baker's dozen. Good morning, good morning. Yes, the YouTube algorithm finally decided to bless one of my videos. It's exciting to finally see it happen, but it's also a little annoying how many people are like, oh, I used to watch your Snap stuff and your Magic stuff, and I didn't know you were making Pocket content. I love this. When I've been posting for 3 months. So it's so annoying how much YouTube as a platform picks the winners and losers, and there's so many people that would like the stuff I'm making that just don't know it exists. Spectre, thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back. Morning, good morning. Hopefully that'll be the first of a few. The channel picked up 1,000 subs from that video. Hopefully today's Pocket video will be a banger too. I actually played, I played at a Pocket tournament last night and went 6-0 with a Marshadow Hitmonlee brew. So hopefully that, that can do some numbers when that's done processing and goes up here soon.
This just in.
And Timmy, howdy Dean. What's going on, Bastra? Almost all of my 4s in my hand when I have Zabu. It's sad. Hopefully Doom comes off the top. Did I win the tournament or have to drop? So the single elimination rounds actually play out tonight, but I can't play them because I have plans with the family. Trench Canary, thank you for the 46 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back.
Victory.
Why is the deck called Alabama Doom? We've got Super Skrull for the mirror match, so it's a little inbred.
Oh, snap.
Stop it! Come on now. I'm funny. So your schedule for the week, are you down a little bit on Snap still or just really enjoying optimized new cards at Pocket? Mostly the latter. Snap's been alright. God, you mother trucker. What a game. Having the new set release in Pokemon Pocket has really hammered home to me how much I miss having traditional card releases. I think I'm staying because I have the Super Skrull. I don't know, it's close though. That literally doesn't matter. That's kind of trash. That's unfortunate. We had 3 really good hits there for Iron Lad. And we got that one. So we'll go Doom 99 into Dr. Doom into Super Skrull. Oh, and they just also have Super Skrull. If I'm being honest too, experiencing Pocket's set release has really kind of soured me on Marvel Snap card releases. It feels incredibly bad when the new card release and all the games I play after the new card release are just new card beer matches and people hard teching against the new card. Like, it's just not fun. I'm not talking about how you acquire the cards at all. I'm talking purely about the getting a bunch of cards at once versus not getting a bunch of cards at once. Never having to experience emotes in Pokemon Pocket is also a huge plus. I gotta say, like, I was already feeling a little bit bad because of what I was talking about, like new card beer and tech card beer. And then we get an emote afterwards because they had Storm for the rug pull. Just, like, also makes it extra sour. I don't think I'll be doing Viewer Decks and Marvel Snap anytime soon. We'll probably do Viewer Decks in Pocket later this week. Yeah, and even like the chores, right? Like, I'm here playing Dr. Doom because I have a weekend mission telling me to play Dr. Doom. But if I'm being honest, if there weren't these 200 tokens hanging in front of my face, I'd probably never play this card again because I don't know that I find it particularly fun. I think that's one of the biggest appreciations Pocket's given me is all these other games, and that isn't even a Snap thing. Like, it's a Magic Arena and Hearthstone thing, and most free-to-play games is like, I hate that every time I log into Snap, Snap is telling me how I'm supposed to play the game. It's really nice to just like log into Pocket and just be like, I'm gonna play the games I want to play and the decks I want to play, and I get to pick what makes me happy.
Snap. Opponent snapped.
Yes, agree with that, Kamikaze. Good OTAs are closer to expansions in this game than other card games. Agree. See, I wouldn't be I also think that from a what I do as a content creator perspective, I think it's more difficult for me to stand out in Marvel Snap among content creators with their card cycle release, because in Snap, it's like, well, it's pretty easy to predict what the optimal thing to do with the new card is, right? And like, there's a handful of exceptions, like Kate Bishop's a good example of a card that went in a lot of decks, or Galacta goes in a lot of decks. But a lot of cards like Doom 99, like, there's no deck building muscle to flex, right? So I feel like what I'm doing is mostly samey to everybody else. Excellent, Spectrum. Gary J. Mac, thank you for the Prime. I think my plans for content in the short term, at least, is I plan to play enough Marvel Snap on stream to have a constant fill of deck highlights 7 days a week. But I think so long as I hit that goal, I don't know that we're gonna play a ton more past that. I want the YouTube channel to be able to continue to do stuff. Yeah, I completely ignore alliances. I try to do the other weekend missions and stuff, though. I'm gonna be completely honest, since the November election happened, I have aggressively muted and removed anything remotely political from all of my bits of social media. It's very, very clear that my country and a lot of the people voting in it do not want the same things I do, and I'm gonna be happier just not paying attention to it. I did literally everything I could in my power to try and get the results that I thought would be best for my family and my country, and if they want something else, I'm just gonna keep my head down and we're gonna ride it out. Gopher, thank you for the 26 months. We'll talk about the important things when they come up organically, and I'll probably put in a little bit more work when we have another election cycle. Maybe there's something we could do, but like between now and 22, there's like not really much I personally could do or say anything.
Victory.
People asking about Doom 2099. You really gotta ask yourself, is playing one card per turn in in Marvel Snap a happy place for you? I think Doom 2099 is probably a plenty powerful card. I personally find it incredibly boring. Lanky Llama, thank you for the 20 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. We'll be starting Pocket in probably about an hour or so is the plan. As someone who enjoys like tricky decks that let me feel smart, Doom 2099 is not that. If you find like Electro decks boring, you probably aren't going to be too into Doom 2099. So I think because I haven't drawn Super Skrull yet, I Jubilee this turn rather than Iron Lad, because I want to maximize the chance that I can draw Super Skrull before the end of the game to cheese this out. We want our bot to go center here. Can I win the coin flip? We can. Cool. You think they're gonna storm mid? Well, I mean, I don't have any agency to play around that, right? Like, what's my line that lets me play around storm mid if they have it? The Eternal Slayer, thank you for the 13 months. The animations are also really slow on Doom 99. It takes forever for everything to tick up. Probably not playing Magic since they have 2 ways to get rid of it. Go anywhere with the family for Christmas. I am not. Christmas at home is great. And Dark Dimension actually doesn't bother me at all because we're just gonna play a 4-drop on 5. Noteworthy that Super Skrull would make me not be able to play wherever I play it. Yeah, Snap's make or break moment will definitely be whatever their economy retools are going to be at the start of the season. Well, Without a Doom 2099, I think I have to magic this and hope they just can't get rid of it, but likely they can get rid of it. I think it would be interesting if Snap would try releasing their cards in more of a block. Like have actual sets. Cool. That's cute. Would Blue Marvel have won the game? Blue Marvel would have been +4 here. Yeah, Blue Marvel off that Jubilee actually would have won the game. We lost the 50-50 at the end, yeah? Blue Marvel would have been 1, 2, 3, 4 more here, and it would have put 6 over here. One of those implicit coin flips. I didn't do Debunking because I played 2 cards that turn. I played Galacta and what's it called? It was more than a 50. It was a 50-50 once I hit the Jubilee amps. So it was less than a 50-50 when I started on the Iron Lad, but once we had the Jubilee, it was back and forth. My new trick for the YouTube live stream. Putting a poll up saying, will you like the stream with yes and no options increases the number of likes the live stream gets by a significant margin, I've found, just because it's a visual reminder for people who are looking at the chat. Thank you to the people pushing the button. Bonk. Double Blarval with Doom into Doom sounds good. Hopefully my 2099 bots don't fill here and then we'll be good to go. Never lucky, rubber ducky. That's fine, there's also went there and we're winning there now. I think this wins the game most of the time, yeah.
Hello, so happy.
Oh, happy. I am actually so happy because that's the last time I ever have to play Doom 2099 again. Delete this boring deck from my deck editor. Never again. We'll play something more interesting with Galacta for the rest of these weekend missions. All right, we gotta let some adverts roll to pay some bills. We'll be back in 120 seconds to replace some Galacta to clear out those weekend missions. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. I guess maybe we'll discard some cards today too. Oh man, I only have 1,000 bounty. There's no way I'm getting my bounties done this week. Yikes. I'm just not gonna play enough today and tomorrow. Tomorrow we're not playing until after the reset, so there's no way I'm clearing 3,000 points today in an hour or so. What's my favorite Galacta deck? I think it's this one. This deck's probably awful against Doom 2099 though, yeah? Is there any way I could fix that? I don't think there is. Alright, well I can't play that one. It's unfortunate. No, I don't think you can play US Agent. I think you have too many. Even if I cut, Enchantress isn't good enough. They have a bunch of bots still, and you can't Enchantress all of them at the same time. This one can play US Agent. This one's fine. We'll play with this one, huh? Yeah, US Agent's a much better counter than Enchantress, for sure. Hop on the bike and get some cardio going this morning, huh? Speaking of cardio, Christy and the kids were out of town this weekend, so I had a chance to go to the pool for the first time in a decade without children all over me. I figured out my limit there is about 20 laps or about 1,500 feet before I feel like I'm gonna drown. So it's not bad, but that's the number I think I can probably work on long term. What did I do in the weekend tournaments? I had a 3-2 drop on Friday night. I had an 0-2 drop Saturday morning, and I had a 6-0 top 16 cut finish yesterday. The 6-0 undefeated cut is currently being checked on YouTube. It'll be published here soon, hopefully. Ooh, is it done? It might be done, actually. I just hit refresh. Yep, sweet. Hopefully this video is about to do some numbers. Oh, I should have. Well, I guess I didn't know Miniaturized Lab. I should have put the cat in the middle, but I didn't know it was Miniaturized Lab this last turn. Captain Marvel. I kind of want to play her after I Galacta, yeah? Discard gaming? I haven't done anything yet. I guess I have Dracula and Debunking could be scary. I'll press the button here. This is gonna come as a shock to many of you, but after all of the Celebi data showed that deck and card was wildly overhyped, almost all of the people who overhyped Celebi posted videos proclaiming that posted videos proclaiming that Golem was the new best deck in Pokemon Pocket because it won one tournament over the weekend. And so far, in the couple of tournaments following that Golem deck's win, the deck has fallen completely flat. So we'll see if that continues. But we might have a Golem sucks repeat for the meta report next week.
You won't need this anymore.
Alright, they have 2 swarms, an apocalypse. Ooh, they're gonna be locked on the left, is potentially good for us. Confirmed locked on the left. Okay, so their apocalypse is only 12, and they put a swarm in, so I have to beat 15 center. This gets me to 17 over here without Captain Marvel, and it gets me to 10, 15, 18. This beats Apocalypse Swarm Center, so I think we stay.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
I hope they take a point of power or 2 off of Gambit. His design is too toxic for him to be as popular as he is. No, you can't replace Anti-Venom. You just need to play a different deck if you're missing him. Wonder if it was wrong to put the Galacta in the center. Donato's lab here. Where do we think they Modoc? Center, you think? Got him. Luke! Luke! Might still be winning here regardless. Maybe. Yeah, they're leaving. Zeus, thank you for the 1.5 years. Welcome back. Ray, thank you for the 14 months. I think I missed some of these in here. Apologies. The Internal Slayer, thanks for the Baker's Dozen. Lanky Llama, coming in hot for the 20 months. Gopher, thank you for the over 2 years. Carrie J. Mac, thanks for the brand new primer. Yeah, some builds of this deck play Malekith. I don't know. Like, asking me if I want more access to Luke Cage after we just, like, won a game without him seems kind of silly, yeah? If I draw exactly Galacta next turn, I'll be sad I didn't play the Zabu. I'm gonna leave. The extra cards greatly benefits the discard deck compared to me. It's the world. Squirrels. It's good enough for us. I'm gonna go ahead and snap. I'm ready to get out of this conquest match, if I'm being honest. It's been so long since we played this, I forgot how much of a slog it is. I can go back and play ladder for the rest of the session. Oh, there's a, what's the feature? Is there a feature location right now? I think that's part of why I loaded conquest this morning. There's a feature location right now, yeah? Oh god, it's an airship feature location. I'm trying so hard to like Marvel Snap right now. I'm trying not to just be a pillar assault, but it's making it very difficult for me to like it. It's so difficult. I actually want to complain about that a little bit. As someone who's been suffering under Crimson Cosmos for the better part of 2.5 freaking years, the fact that they canceled the anti-discard location, like the one and only location that would be bad for the freaking discard deck, and Crimson Cosmos is still a common location, is maddening to me. Like, I don't get it. It's so frustrating. Yeah, they posted on their, they canceled it. Yeah, they posted in their Discord server there was too many public complaints about it. I need to start a public campaign to get people to complain about Crimson Cosmos is actually the case. Thanks for the 1.5 end stage. Welcome back. It's actually insane, yeah. Don't brigade the server, Jeff. Yeah, exactly. LOL. Well, the location simply said cards can't be discarded. I didn't post a best decks video for Marvel Snap over the weekend because that YouTube channel basically doesn't make any money anymore. and I don't find making YouTube content fun, so if it doesn't make money, I'm not gonna do it. I generally enjoy streaming. So I intend to stream, and I intend to post deck highlights from the stream. But Wilker, thank you for the 2.5 years. Content on that edited channel for Snap is going to be a lot more sparing moving forward. We head into 2025, I want to focus on being happy more frequently. If you want decks that I'm enjoying, you can still find highlights. That's what the YouTube highlights channel is. The Jeff Oakland channel has had a Marvel Snap deck posted 7 days a week for like the last forever. And that, I don't intend to slow that down. We'll be streaming enough to fill that out, is my plan. Oh my goodness. That's fine, I also have a claw, yeah. This is for the center. This is +6, so I'm 15. 15, 20, 23. I don't think they're putting more points in the center. Oh, they could be. No, it's my claw. I don't have any dooms here. I think this is fine.
We are the future.
Okay. If their Doombot goes right, we win the game. We still win? Question mark?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Cool. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Carol. Big Captain Marvel is my kick chip. She's so good. Let it flow. Let it flow. Do, 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 do. This is probably better for them than us, unfortunately, yeah? So Wanda needs to nip that in the bud. Go Galacta into Venom Jeff is the plan. So does she not trigger now, or does she trigger on anti-venom? Triggers on anti-venom. Cool. It's a shame I can't snap their bob out of the right. US agent wins the right, assuredly, yes. Be a little short? You might be a little short. Rip. Funny how Robert went for one of the worst cards in his release. The optimal one drops in a lot of decks. I mean, that's a twofold thing, right? He not only got buffed from 1-4 to 1-5, but Silver Sable went from a 1-5 down to a 1-4, basically, right? Because on release, he wasn't markedly better than Silver Sable. That's good.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Thanks, I think. Claw? Claw? Chief? All right. Need to play 8 6-cost cards. It's the best way to accomplish that. Could be this. Aeroship's the actual answer, but I don't really want to play Aeroship. Ooh, Pixie Moon Girl's a good shout. Yeah, it's probably this, yeah? Alright. I'm gonna run upstairs and grab my lunch while we roll some ads. Shout out to HelloFresh for feeding me again today. We'll see you in 120 seconds. We're gonna play some of this when we return. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Anyone else eat their salad almost exclusively out of mixing bowls? A regular salad size bowl doesn't have enough space to like mix it up with the dressing and stuff without it flopping all over the place on you. So you need it's not full. It's only about the bottom third to half or whatever. Well, thanks for the half a year. Appreciate that. You need space to toss the salad, chat. You want to be all crammed while you're tossing salad. It's just messy and awkward if you don't have enough space to toss properly. You know, if you know, you know. Especially once you're older, Chad. If you're a teenager or a 20-something, you can toss salad in all sorts of different awkward places. But me, I'm over 30. I need plenty of room in a nice, good, clean setting. Make sure you got plenty of extra room in that bowl. Get the salad all tossed up. Just soaking this turn. I guess I could hope. I guess I could hope plus Wasp and then full soak and then have She-Hulk plus the other. I think I'm leaving. I think I'm leaving. I think I'm leaving. Bounce clog, eh? Goldilocks, thanks for the 60 bucks. You know what, chap? I've got so many gold tickets I'm not going to use. And I think playing a whole conquest set against Clog seems really not fun. So I'm gonna listen to my own advice and I'm gonna concede this match and move on. What a good game. Goldilocks, thanks for the over 5 years. Oh, Pixie made Wasp cost 0.
We are the future.
I think the meta's bad right now in any objective sense, Mao. I'm just not really feeling it. And when I'm not really feeling it, getting emoted and having Marvel Snap constantly tell me I have to play the game in a particular way feels bad. Like, I wouldn't say that the metagame is bad, but like, we lost the first round to Gambit, we got emoted, I'm playing a deck that I didn't really want to play because they're like telling me I need to play 6-cost cards. So like, I can't even try and find my joy while also being optimal. I'm just kind of here doing chores. A lot of the decks we're playing against are Doom 2099 decks or anti-Doom 2099 decks. You can't play the new card because you're going to run into people playing a bunch of tech cards. I'm just kind of... I'm going to finish this mission and we're going to play Pokemon Pocket. I'm just kind of over it. I'm tagging Glenn Jones and Second Dinner and Marvel Snap in my formal request to delete Crimson Cosmos, or at the very least make it more rare. Since they deleted Tokyo 2099 based on complaining. I bet part of it is tech card related, Mao. Having like your entire game plan build up into the only thing that matters is did you get tech carded or not at the end of turn 6 is tough. And Marvel Snap's always kind of been like that, but I think other things feeling a little meh or whatever around the edges have made that stand out more than it did when the game was starting, at least. Good and Stinky, thank you for the 18 months. Welcome back. Part of the problem, Mao, is that a lot of the tech cards in Marvel Snap are pretty comparable to, like, what's a good comparison? I think a lot of the tech cards in Marvel Snap are pretty comparable to, like, Chalice of the Void in Magic the Gathering. They're cards that when they happen, they have this incredible, or rest in peace. They have this deeply polarizing impact on the game. They feel like cards where when my opponent plays them, I can't win the game and it won't be close. They aren't like cards that give me... I think Marvel Snap overall in terms of gameplay would be better if more Marvel Snap tech cards looked like Red Guardian and less looked like Shang-Chi and Killmonger. Does that make sense? I'm staying and we're leaving this match. I just want to play another 6 dropout for my mission. Need to do 5 more of those. This game will get me 3 of them. I think Pocket's actually done a really good job with their tech cards. Like, you look at, like, a Mew EX or a Tauros and how it provides a lever for people to have counterplay without just outright deleting your stuff. It tends to be a lot more enjoyable. Dang should be destroy 1 card max. I don't know. I mean, like, even take this game, for example, right? Like, I would, to make up a statistic on the spot, because people love to do that, I would bet, I would bet 90+% of Shang-Chi's are only killing 1 card anyways. So, like, sure, you could do that, but, like, it doesn't really change what the card's doing most of the time. Ewok Slayer, thank you for the almost 5 years. Appreciate the 56 months. Varus Knox, coming up on the 2 years. Oh no, they porked my wasp! Don't tell Ant-Man shit. To talk about Shang-Chi for a minute, and not even just strictly his effect, but... Oh good, Pixie made Hulk cost 6. I wish Second Dinner would take more big swings with their OTA updates. Let's give a pointed example. I thought when Second Dinner made Magic cost 5, or cost 3 from 5, that was an awesome change, and I would love to see more changes at that level. I think it would be sweet if Second Dinner was like, hey, in this month's OTA, we're gonna make Shang-Chi cost 5 and Valkyrie's gonna cost 4. And maybe this changes bad and ends up making the game worse. And if it does that, we're gonna undo it and we'll walk it back. but we think we should take a big swing and just try.
We are the future.
A lot of the time, Snap's OTA system is used for very small, minimal changes. And I think it would be nice if they would tear that Band-Aid off and be like, no, we're gonna swing for the fences sometimes. Thank you for the entire year. And it wouldn't even have to be all the time. Like one a month would be sweet. Debris mid, Doc Ock left. I'm literally just losing to my own Red Hulk on the right, yeah? Another 6-drop I can play, which is sad, so I can't even finish my mission here.
Escaped.
Yeah, like the Atuma change. A couple of people call out the Atuma change. I thought that's a great swing.
Opponent snapped. Snap.
I am the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be fucking kidding me. I'm not gonna. Okay, that's fine. I am muting this person. I am soaking 4. I am playing this. I'm playing this. Then we're playing Pokemon Pocket. This game is just too frustrating. I almost commented before Expansion flipped up and just completely shit on us that we actually had a decent game here and it didn't really matter that we were getting error-shimmed. We were gonna get to Hope into Luda plus Hydra Bob and trigger this on 4 and then pass with a ton of energy and go completely insane. And then just like the 1 in 800 expansion just completely took our game and shit all over it. Fun. Like I said, part of it is Pocket shiny and new, but part of it too is this type of experience. And then again, like, exactly that with the emote, right? Like, I already feel bad because variance happened and games have variance, and it doesn't feel good to lose to variance. and then my opponent gets to go ahead and have a rub it in on top of it. And then what a perfect tee up for the end of it. We get hosed by the tech card that beats our armor at the end of the day through all of it as well. Just like the perfect quintessential, this is why Marvel Snap has been tough for me lately. All right, we finished our Marvel Snap chores. We can treat ourselves to some Pokemon Pocket for the rest of the day. We'll be back trying to snap when Bruce Banner releases tomorrow. But I'm gonna do Pocket for the rest of the day. We also lost a coin flip at the end there because Bob left, Wasp middle also wins. That's true. There was another implicit coin flip on top of all of it. That's so funny. It really cracks me up when snappers are like, I can't play Pocket because there's too many coin flips. Just the most divorced from the reality of their card game you'll ever see. People on the Jeff Hoagland YouTube channel, I'm going to kick it over to the Hoaglandia Pocket channel if you want to keep watching on that platform while we play something else.